2, and we've got a good one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 20.
Sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Running room at the 50. Look out. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in Week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This pass complete to Higgins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down there for T. Higgins. Don't let it be lost in Jamar Chase's phenomenal season. The Higgins had a big year for Cincinnati as well. Topped the 1,000-yard plateau for the first time, and he did it despite missing a few games with injuries. The third-year man could give Cincy a pair of Pro Bowlers in the position here in 2022.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. He ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now Burrow. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in early going.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From his end zone, here's Trent Taylor. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Burrow on 1st down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop right around the line of scrimmage. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll give it to Mixon. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
It's larger with the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Another try for Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year, and the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll make our score 14 to 7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 down from the 33. Prescott. And he whips that one incomplete there. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down and 2.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Prescott, able to hit his target Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8. The Cowboys had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On 2nd down, Elliott. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down. Play action now, Prescott. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Certainly feels like they had a great chance of that turning into a touchdown, but maybe led him just a bit too much.
Yeah, to the back of the end zone, and that's tough on a 5-yard pass, but one of that distance, that can be tough to gauge when you're in the back of the end zone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And Diggs has it. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The kick by Marr is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
On one, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a first down.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. Here we go. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Go, go, go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him early, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Looking to throw on second down. Burrow, open man is Higgins. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Dante Fowler in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Boy, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. Well, distance was never the question there, but he gets a friendly bounce to carom that thing through the uprights.
Yeah, and when you're trying to hit for 50-plus, you got to expect the ball's going to slide one way or the other. So he's pretty fortunate there that he's able to bank this one in.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. And that's caught inside the 30.
I'm not missing this dude, bro. I'm not getting it. Like, what more do I got to do? Like,
defensive staff
I'm playing off, bro. Like, what y'all want me to do?
Job not so well done there.
Playing off like y'all ass, bro. And I'm still getting barbecued, bro.
Isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes
Oh,
of 20 or more yards and runs of 15
fucking cooked, bro. Like, every play.
Number there.
Like, God damn.
Second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Every play I'm getting barbecued,
in
bro.
this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Thank you. Give me something, bro. Just take a knee. Take a knee, bro. Don't do shit else.
It's a touchback.
God damn. No good fan for the takeout.
Not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Listen, the whole house can do it. I just can't get it right.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Burrow. In trouble here, and down he goes.
What is going on, bro? I can't get a block to save my life, bro. Like, god damn. Like, what, bro? He playing cover what, bro? Like some booty coverage.
Now back to throw.
You threw it right to him, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? Man, I hate this game. Hey, bro. Hey, I can't do nothing on this game, bro. If I see the couple win a whole game, bro, it's gonna be a long day, bro. I promise to God, bro. Let me sit in that shit. Oh, my mama, bro, I ain't gonna be able to cover nobody. God damn. Let these niggas sit and cover one, bro. It's over with.
Their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
I'm getting fucking barbecued if I sit in that shit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Like cook, bro. Why cook barbecue, bro?
Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
I sit in that shit, bro. It's a route.
They'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
47. 46, 46. 26.
Throwing, Prescott. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Prescott.
Like, I
His
can't
man Schultz coming across the formation.
Tata, bro.
And able to get him down.
He's finna score again on me, bro. Like,
They're able to
man,
convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively,
nothing
keep him out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force him into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and touchdown?
right there, I can't shit going, bro. I'm finna be on too, bro. That's some bullshit, bro. Hold on, bro. I said, these beats, bro, I'm not gonna do nothing. This nigga Dak for, I can't put a man on these niggas or nothing,
And the
bro.
lead is up to 14.
God damn. I know these niggas hearing me complaining this shit, dog. Fuck. I don't know. This nigga want some simple ass shit on me, bro. I can't even get past
Maybe
this shit.
time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard
I
line.
can't shit, dude. Shot play or no play, nigga. I'm finna get picked off again.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
Complete. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
You celebrating fucking losing.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime.
No type of zone, bro.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the 2nd half. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace and score a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
There you go. 11
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
As they start